had it all along. They're never going to admit it. But there's a mountain of evidence. But one of the most particular, most important parts of the evidence is this. And this is why Fauci and them knew this the day they got the sequence. They get the sequence in January of 2020, and when it comes forward, they say, holy cow, it's got a cleavage site. This is when the virus comes in, it cleaves, it opens up to get into the cell. This cleavage site is for humans. No other coronaviruses in that family have it, and this one has a human cleavage site so it can get into the cell. But it's even worse than that. The coding for it that codes that cleavage site is the same coding that is commonly used in labs to insert this site, but is not commonly seen in nature. They tested 80,000 animals in Wuhan, and none of them have the virus. It all adds up. It keeps adding up and adding up. And it's important because we're still doing this. I think not only do we need to get to the bottom of it, I think there needs to be either additional international treaty on civilian forms of this, where every of the civilized countries come together and say, we're not going to do this research, and we need to be leading the way. We have nuclear non-proliferation, we have bioterrorism, we need to have an international treaty saying we're not going to do this. That doesn't necessarily stop China, but it would be at least some rebuke to countries. Do you want to be part of a group of civilized nations that doesn't do this? I think this is incredibly important. Our response was abysmal. Our response led to delayed learning. Even the American Pediatric Society now says, oh, well, yeah, kids used to learn to talk at about 1, but 2's not bad, right? They've changed their standards because kids are slowed down because of the masks. It'd be one thing if the mask saved any life. I think they saved 0 lives. Nobody's life was saved with the mask. Cloth masks don't work at all. Surgical masks might work a little bit. The N95 maybe a little better if you'll leave it on all day and not touch it. They've only done one randomized study on this throughout it's called the Dan Mask study. They had 6,000 people with masks and 6,000 without. No difference in the groups. Compare Florida to California. Wildly different policies. In California, they will arrest you if you're on a paddleboard by yourself. They'll send the Coast Guard after you. And in Florida, everybody's at a restaurant, everybody's retired, and they just leave you alone. And the incidents that occur, exactly the same. Incidents of death, about the same as well. So we have to get beyond the stickers on the floor. The only thing they did was make the guy who makes the stickers richer. Talk about a great racket. Get the contract, the government contract for 6-foot stickers. But none of it really worked. What